fuck, Zacarra and I could probably just talk about audio engineering for hours, eh?
Yeah, I mean, make it a 10-hour episode.
Hell yeah. I'll do it.
All right, ready, get set, go.
Welcome to Not a Halo podcast. I'm Noah of the channel TravellingHalo, or maybe I'm just Noah these days. And I'm joined by my friends Alyx G, Neo Te Aika, Wernissage, and Zacarra Allyn. And
Why'd you say that one like hyper fast? Like you're trying to
yeah,
say it as
that-
fast as possible to just
that
get
other
over and
bitch.
done with.
Yeah.
I'm just completely perturbed by the idea of saying my friends XXXXX and someone who's my girlfriend. Like, I feel weird about that. So,
Friends
someone
I mean, we're friends, but
someone who's
Why
my
don't you just say
girlfriend.
also fellow producer and musician Zacarra Allyn? There you go.
well, I was gonna say, you know,
'Cause that's also
our
true.
producer, editor, and CEO of Pseudofusion, Zacarra Allyn, but I didn't want to put that much pomp and circumstance behind it. And today on Not a Halo podcast, that group of people is going to talk about our feelings.
Ew.
Who's been to therapy in the last 6
Mother's
months?
Day?
Ew, cringe.
I need to go to therapy.
Therapy, cringe.
I haven't, actually. Zacarra's raising her hand, and I don't see anybody else raising their hand. And that's
Rip.
why we have a podcast, because if we all went to therapy, we probably wouldn't need one.
Yeah, this is my therapy. I need this weekly.
Yeah, why am I paying so much for therapy? I could just go on here every week and talk about my issues.
It's free. I mean, I think you should
Amen to
start
that.
paying for it, to us, but we can talk about that.
You should pay us. Yeah, she should pay
Yeah.
us.
Do you mean that
Yeah.
I
on this
am paying
podcast.
someone to tell me I'm not crazy even though I know I'm fucking crazy? Oh, that's a great plan.
Oh yeah, Zacarra, you have a lot of issues. Yeah, I know I have a lot of issues. That's why I'm here, idiot.
Yep.
God, Mom.
God.
God, Mom. Yeah, and speaking of which, happy Mother's Day. We're recording this on Mother's Day.
No, I'm not.
Neo's not.
Neo's not.
Yeah, it's Monday for me. But, yeah.
Wait, is it Mother's Day for you too, Neil?
Well, my Mother's Day is also Sunday, so my Mother's Day was yesterday.
Oh, okay.
It's always on a Sunday.
I mean,
It's not on the 8th of
ours
May.
isn't like
Is yours like Monday-ized or something?
Do you guys just like celebrate Mother's Day like on a completely different month of the year?
I think it's like the 29th. Yeah, okay, yeah. So that's a Sunday in 4 weeks. I guess we're always like 4 weeks
Oh.
behind you or something.
Is
I don't
it
know.
always in
I don't know
May?
why. I always get like worried when I see stuff like come up like, don't forget Mother's Day. I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck?
Oh, shit. Wait.
Yeah, but then I'm good. But yeah, I don't know. We're just fucking crazy.
That's interesting. So it's only American Mother's Day. Oh, well, it was Mother's Day in New Zealand yesterday.
Maybe it's the English Empire.
Yeah, all of us English-speaking colonist
Yeah.
types.
How dare you?
Or
Oh, wait, celebrate
colony
the
or
mothers, innit?
colonists. Yeah, right.
Bro,
Barossa.
should we do another episode where we're just like fucking talk
All
about
of us are doing English accents. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, that,
Zacarra
yeah,
could just
exactly.
do her fucking Neo impression.
God.
That'll be perfect.
No.
for the whole.
Yes.
Why, mate?
No,
Everyone
well, on
has to
on
like
Halloween,
dedicate.
I think on Halloween we should, or the one at least that gets either released near Halloween or something, we should all imitate each other
We should all dress up
Oh, that
as
would be
each
fun.
other.
and do a video one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
fun.
I mean, I've already got that picture I posted where, like, it was me and Noah, and we were both wearing the Jaffet shirt.
I was
We
gonna
both
say.
had a Halo helmet in the background. We both had a keyboard.
Yes.
We both had
Yeah.
glasses.
So if Neo and I dress up as each other, it's gonna look the same.
It's not, we should have like Secret Santa, but
I'll tell you what. If
Yeah.
I've bought like
you
an Akai or Yamaha, if I really want to get an Akai Iwi, if you know what that is,
Yeah.
electronic wind instrument.
Yeah.
Which is basically an analog synth, but you control it like
yeah.
a flute.
I should have one of those.
If I have one of those by then I'll like try and do like a really bad untrained sax jam on here or something using that.
Ha ha ha! I want to see that. Ha ha! Oh my goodness. Yeah, I should really have an Iwi. There are multiple different MIDI saxophone type controllers that there's a range. Like I tried an Iwi one time and it was super hard for me because it is all straight line, and the ergonomics were not like what a saxophone normally is. And there are other controllers, though, that are a little more in the direction of a saxophone ergonomic feeling, and they're a little more comfortable. But the other thing is there's rollers on the back for changing octaves. There's like a whole set of, there's just like a row of rollers, and that, I don't know. I've never.
Well, it's
spent
designed
lot
to
of
be a
time
full
training
keyboard
that.
replacement as well. That's the thing. It's just not
Yeah,
necessarily
you need to have a
confining
piano's
to
worth of range.
like the range of an alto sax or a
A
specific.
saxophone.
thing.
All saxophones have the same range, just at a different part in the.
Man,
In the
am
register.
I in a music podcast or what's going on? Every time something about sound brings up.
Yeah, I thought this was not a Halo podcast.
I mean,
Technically,
it
it's
is
well, I
not
mean-
a Halo. Yeah, okay, sure.
half of us is not Halo. The other half is music. We're all musicians. That's probably kind of half of the pull of this
Yeah, true.
cast.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Because that's not the
That's
pitch
true.
that I was given. Just kidding.
Didn't like the very first podcasts, like in the intro, it was generally like, oh yeah, 4 or 5 musician friends joined by our love of Halo or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that 100% was.
Well,
the
I don't
pitch.
fucking love Halo anymore, so half of that's dead.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
So now what?
Yeah, I have little to no interest in talking about it, and so I'm glad we named it Not a Halo Podcast.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
it's refreshing.
That's
It-
the
it's a
paradox,
nice-
isn't it? Though, because it is a Halo podcast if Halo is in the title, but it is not a Halo podcast. So like,
Well,
it
that's
is
like the fun
strictly-
joke.
The,
Come
my
for the
God.
bitching
look,
about Halo.
the title
no,
is
I-
melodies.
I
not
didn't
a
get the
Halo
joke.
podcast. It couldn't be any clearer.
I mean, it could literally be called fucking not a bakery podcast or something.
Well, I think the Halo podcast is.
Yes,
is to
Vern,
attract-
it
I
could
think
be
it's to
called
attract
Not
the
a
Halo
Bakery
audience.
Podcast.
We could start talking about like
Not a baking podcast.
pastries and stuff.
I
Flour.
can't bake for shit, but I love to eat croissants.
I'm so hungry.
That's my contribution.
I didn't want it to be a food episode. This is terrible.
It is now. It is now. What's your
Oh,
favorite?
no.
What's your favorite? What's it called?
Food?
Well, sort of
Pastry.
bakery food.
What's the word for food in
Pastry.
Swedish?
Pastry.
That's the
Pastry,
word.
wouldn't it?
Pastry.
Pastry.
What is the word for food in Swedish?
The word for food? Mat. Like a mat.
I have heard that word before. Mat.
How have you
Nice.
how have you heard that?
I don't know. You hear stuff.
Like Mott's tomatoes?
I think I
well,
just know. I don't know.
tomato
Mott,
is tomat. So it's tomat.
No. Like there's a brand in the U.S. that's called
Oh.
Mott's tomatoes,
Oh, okay.
or it's
okay.
like Mott's.
Well,
Well, I'm pretty
yeah,
sure
that's just
Mott is
foods.
spelled M-O with an umlaut and then T, right? I'm gonna assume in Swedish.
No, it's just M-A-T.
Oh, M-A-T. Mott.
Yeah, M-A-T.
Interesting.
Mat.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have, like,
your
different-
vowel pronunciations are not something I'm familiar with.
I mean,
pronunciation-
you will literally say just ooh instead of, yeah, I don't know.
Is that what the O with the umlaut does?
What?
Is that what the O with the umlaut does?
Umla? What? Was that Swedish? What the fuck was that?
The O with the 2 dots above it, the umlaut. That's called an umlaut.
Oh, that's called. Oh, I don't know. We don't have that.
Oh, that's a German thing. Okay.
Yeah, that's German. Yeah. We don't
Oh,
have that.
okay.
We have O, which is A with 1 dot, A with 2 dots, and then the O with 2 dots.
Oh, you have an umlaut over your A. Got it.
Yeah, and O. Yeah, exactly. So
In German, they have an umlaut
yeah.
over the O. So,
Yeah, we do too. Yeah, exactly.
got it.
So that's epic. So like, it's so cursed when we sing the alphabet song. Like, it's,
Okay, do it.
We have
do
like,
it right now. Do it.
Okay.
Sing it right now, please. Is that?
dude, I think
is that
putting him on the spot,
I've
copyrighted,
like forgotten
or
it.
is it
Okay,
public
let's go.
domain?
All right, let's go. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z W.
There's like some Japanese in there. What the fuck?
At the end, we have to like cram in like 10 fucking letters, just like
Yeah,
in the
you
final
totally
second.
did. You packed in other
Yeah.
letters. What the?
Yeah, so that's cursed.
Why do you even share the same song? Why isn't there just a different song? Who decided
I
that?
mean, it's catchy. I don't know. Maybe there's like a variant of that works, but that's what I always go by. But it works for me.
That was
Yeah.
wild.
I feel like I just went
Thank you.
through like
I will teach you.
a horror house.
I want to learn how to say the alphabet in Swedish.
Yeah.
I'm Dave in Space Odyssey, just going through the frickin' Slits
Yeah.
scene right now.
All right, repeat after me. A B C D E F G. No.
No.
Next, we'll be counting to 100. That's the homework.
Oh boy.
No, I don't want
That'll be
homework. I
interesting.
have a degree right there. It shows that I went through so many years.
I
of
don't know where
hell.
my
Well, not-
degree
not
is.
Swedish.
It's somewhere else. I don't know.
I don't know where my degree
Mine's bent. My degree has a fold in it. Like it's not even presentable.
It's under my bed in a box.
I really yeah. I think that's where mine is under my bed in a box.
I should
I
probably
should-
like get it framed or something, but it has nothing to do with what I do.
Yeah, I could give a shit.
You got an economics one, right?
Business administration.
Oh, yeah.
Even more useful. It's actually more useful, legitimately.
At least you know more about project management than people who are actually doing projects who should be using and implementing project management.
Oh, sick burn. Oh,
Does
on
it
the
count
professional
as
working
being
world.
good at project management if I do everything myself?
Yeah.
Definitely, very much so.
Yeah. I mean, if you start something and you complete it, that's project management, baby.
All of us should know about project management, whether we're good
You
at
should
it
work
or
for
not. We should all know
343.
about it. I mean, we all do know about it, is what I'm
Oh
trying
my
to say.
God.
Not we all should.
Oh, God.
343, please hire this man.
Hire Alyx.
Hire any
Please.
of the 5 of us, frankly, and you'll probably be just any amount better than you currently are.
Just hire us. We'll make the game.
I remember it was really funny. The Chunkier Bean and some of VKMT, the mod team I work with, they just released a mod called Threech, which is basically it takes all the Halo 3 weapons and animations and stuff, brings it into to Halo 3. There was a YouTube comment that was literally like, 343, hire this man, his assets look game quality, and I'm just like, my brother in Christ, they're literally the assets from Halo Reach.
Oh no.
My brother in Christ.
Seek Christ. Oh god. So what do you guys think about religion?
We did politics last week
Oh yeah.
or something, or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. I was a religious studies minor for like 3 years in college. And then I dropped it because I wasn't going to graduate on time if I had to do it. And I was like, fuck that. I'm already doing business entrepreneurship and music and certificate in jazz
See, if there
studies.
was a god, you would have found a way. That's the way I see
I was
that.
like,
Exactly. That's proof that there's no God, is that you didn't finish your religious studies.
no. The proof that there's no God is the
haven't been
fact that
drinking.
Halo Infinite still sucks as much as it does.
Out of all things. That's it. Exactly.
And
wow.
this is how I
That's
get
funny.
fired from Microsoft.
Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah, your letter's gonna come in tomorrow.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm going to show up to work and they're going to be like, "Hey, you're off the show."
Dear God, please, God willing, if there is one, please do not fire Zacarra from Microsoft.
Which god?
Yeah, exactly.
I need it.
I'll just
I need the
I'll just
income.
like bleep all of this out. It's fine.
Yeah. Every time we say the fucking word religion, just bleep it out.
And Microsoft.
Yeah.
And Microsoft. Yeah.
Microsoft, religion, and Halo. Those are the 3 dirty words on this podcast. Other
I
than
mean,
that,
Halo is
everything
my
else free
religion.
game.
I believe in Master Chief.
While I was locked up, I heard the Covenant talking. They call it Halo.
They call it Christianity.
Well, you're in the middle of a great
Oh, no.
schism right now. Then you've been in a great war for a few years now. If that's your religion.
Didn't
well,
they like totally resolve like most of the community stuff for like 2 months and then it fell apart?
Yeah, everything was really good, and then it's literally it's in complete tatters.
Wait,
right
when
it was
was it
really
good?
because
When was
no
it
one
good?
was playing it.
No, it
Sure.
was really good for the month leading up and the month following the release. That was like golden
July
period.
going into December. Basically.
Oh, like months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it was great, and it's
I mean,
bad.
Halo's the Halo community is
It was
always.
because the fucking game came out and everybody was like, "Wait, this is just a flight.
Yep.
Yeah, like
There's nothing else in here.
Halo's
It is a
It's
flight
just the
of a game.
flights."
Halo's always the best when
But, yeah.
when it hasn't released yet, because you always like hype
Yes.
it up. You know, when it comes out, like,
Exactly.
oh, okay, it wasn't this fucking godly game.
No.
What the fuck?
No.
Custom content also helps, which is something we've probably, I'd say we've
Yep.
been used to now for like 15 years.
Very
Yeah.
much. And then
So
they
not
robbed us
having
of
that-
that too. They took that away too.
What if Halo Infinite was delayed to now and it came with both Season 1 and 2 in one package?
I mean, it doesn't have Forge yet.
It shouldn't have been released for 8th gen.
That still probably wouldn't cut it. I think we'd still be in the same situation if they'd released with Season 2 and 1 worth of content in November. I don't think it would have made a difference. I think they still need
No,
more.
but the point is, if it came out now
Yeah.
with the
I
content.
see. Yeah, I know. Like, yeah, even that too. I think we'd be in the same situation in 6 months.
I mean, I think people are just fucking sick of playing
Yeah.
Behemoth all the time. That's
Well,
probably
but like
part
they
of it.
fixed,
Let's
they
see.
had a bunch of like bug fixes and patches and stuff for season 1, and then season 2 like just released apparently, and like made everything worse.
Fucking broke everything
Apparently.
again.
Apparently, I love
like-
that.
But
you don't even care. Like, apparently, Season 2 came out. What the fuck?
Yeah.
the funniest one to me is that the fourth fourth challenge slot for anybody that bought the battle pass for season 2 isn't fucking working. And I'm just like, oh, that's some fucking karma there. Like, if they want to focus on the monetization in the store, it's like, all right, well now you got to immediately focus on that because it's fucking broken.
According to Steam, I last played Halo Infinite on March 9th, which was 2 months almost to the day ago. And when I played it, it had been, I think, since February 9th since I'd played it, or something even earlier than that, maybe January. I really
Makes it
actually
I-
dropped off of that game, legitimately.
I reinstalled it. Well, I didn't reinstall. No, yeah, I reinstalled it for like season 2. The last time I played it was probably about a month and a half ago, and since then I had just been playtesting some Halo 3. I think some of you probably saw I reposted the map on like all my socials and stuff, but I've mostly been working and playing Halo 3 and Halo 1 just with other people. I come back to Infinite, and I for season 2, the first thing I think is, wow, I enjoy the classic Halo so much more. It just feels, I'm just not having as much fun playing Infinite. I can't place my finger exactly on what. Maybe it's because I suck.
Classic.
No, actually, you know, I think it's Red Reticle. I'm
That is bothersome.
pretty adamant that not having Red Reticle is
That is
still
very
just like
bothersome. It's like, we're going to
sucks.
just not have a core mechanic feature, like, interfacing device with game that we normally have. We're just going to not have it.
There's also just
Because
some weird
cheating?
shit where there's the whole thing where Infinite only runs in borderless full screen. And, like,
Oh, that-
it feels
that
like I'm
does
going
suck.
crazy because it's like everyone is like, okay, well, we've optimized the code, so by theory, there shouldn't be any additional input lag. Then there is an exclusive full screen. And I'm just like, okay, why the fuck do I still have input lag then? Like, why does it actually physically feel like if any of you have played Halo 5 Forge on PC,
Yeah.
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
There's like there's
You're
like
right.
it's like the input is being passed through something that is like emulating the controller joysticks rather than actual raw mouse
But
input.
it's
It feels
built
fucking
for
horrible.
PC, Neo. It's the first Halo that was built with PC in mind from the ground up.
If it's built for PC, why is the minimum supported resolution 1024 by 768?
If I had a mic, I'd drop it. I wouldn't, actually.
You
It's
have one,
expensive.
right?
I could drop the massive one. It needs to go back working.
Oh,
I
yeah,
just sent a screenshot to the crew chat.
Yeah, I saw that.
Last played.
Is that true?
Last played December 11th, 2021.
Was it even
What?
out then?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it came out November 15th.
Wait, that's not
Oh,
possible
yeah.
because the campaign
Wait,
came out on
the
December
campaign.
8th.
December 8th.
You finished
I finished
it
the
in
campaign.
3 days,
Yeah.
and then you. Oh, okay.
And then I yeeted the
That
phone.
was the
respectable.
last time you played Infinite. You and I played it together, didn't
No.
we? You finished it in 3 days. We went to Chicago, and that
Yep.
was it. I swear to God, we played together. I mean, according to Steam, you haven't.
No.
That what?
Because I tried to load in after that, after we came back from Chicago. I tried to, like, reboot the game, and it just kept crashing on me.
Oh yeah,
And I just couldn't play it.
yeah. So you just gave
So
up.
I just gave up. I just didn't play.
Nice.
It was like, okay, cool. Yeah. Last played
Yeah,
December 11th,
I just
2021.
That's
Goddamn.
crazy. It's May. It's been 6 months.
yeah, and like I can't tell if like maybe I'm just tired. I don't know if I'm just tired of it or something, but like I feel like it says something when I don't even like. I liked Halo Infinite before I kind of like stopped playing it. It was mostly just like a lack of content, but I was like, yeah, the gameplay's good. I mean, I enjoy it.
I like
But then like
playing
I go
it.
play Halo 3 for like a month, and then I come back and I'm just like, this is just worse. I'm just not having as much fun as I was in Halo 3. I can't place what it is. I just don't enjoy it that much. But, like the TV show, I'm sure, it's marketed for a different audience. Did you guys hear about the fucking patch thing where they nerfed melee across the board by like 10 or 20% for competitive reasons, but then they also buffed the battle rifle's melee so that only in ranked mode, the battle rifle has its original melee damage. Again, for competitive reasons.
Wait, no, stop everything.
What 4D chess is that? What?
It's the most... Not only is it the most stupid fucking thing, but also, like, my usual go-to tactic is, you know, you close in the gap with the weapon, like, firing at the headshots, and you finish with the melee. None of that works with any of the fucking weapons anymore. Like, the sidekick before, I was like, oh, it's really good, because you, like, slam shots, and then you finish with the melee. Nope, that doesn't fucking work anymore. The sidekick actually just sucks now. The part that I find really funny is I'm pretty sure they did it in response to the Mangler. Yet... the Mangler still kills with, like, one shot in a melee.
But
so
didn't they nerf the Mangler?
They didn't even fix...
Or...
Apparently they did, and it's, like, still really good, and I'm just like, oh, that's great, because the Mangler was, like, awesome. I just saw it as literally just a more balanced CE pistol, like... And it's funny, because my argument is, like, people are like, the Mangler does too much melee damage, and for one, I'm just like, well, it has a giant fucking blade on it.
Hello,
So
yeah.
I feel like that was by design. And the second thing is also, just don't get hit, bro. Just don't get up close to someone with a Mangler. It's,
Yeah, I mean, my argument is...
you don't
like,
bitch about the shotgun.
yeah, exactly.
right?
Like, the shotgun
It's
was
the same
always
thing.
the thing. Like, the shotgun, it was the Mangler in the old games. So, like, why is the Mangler a
Yeah,
problem?
it's like the Mangler is a close-range weapon.
Yeah.
If you see someone with a sword, you're not gonna run up to them and try and fucking bip them in the head. I mean,
Yeah.
duh.
I mean, I think people just don't view it as a power weapon, but it is a power weapon. That's the problem, I think.
It's like a mid-tier weapon. It's not a rocket launcher.
I think we
but
lost
the
Zacarra
fuck?
and Noah. What the fuck? They both
This is
fucking
why I
died.
haven't played since
Just
December
GTA
11th
wasted.
of 2021.
Noah's
It's
literally
like
climbing up
fucking
his chair.
Destiny 2. I come back and it's like a different game.
Sorry, I melted during that whole engagement, and then I got to the point where I couldn't get myself out of my chair, and I had to slide to the floor to get out. So, my bad.
Yeah, you got to commit all the way
Whatever
through now.
the balance was in the flights for the sandbox, can we just revert to that, please? Like,
The flight balance was great. The Commando was like really powerful. The Bulldog, I think in the first flight was actually
Yeah.
fucking useful.
The Ravager.
Like-
Ravager was
was
fun.
actually
Yeah.
good.
The Ravager
everything
was good.
cool. Everything was balanced really well.
And they keep like with the balancing stuff as well, it's like they don't tell anybody what they're going to do before they do it. The first anybody even heard about the fucking patch change notes was like the day it came out or the day before it came out. And it's like that's not even enough time to like tell the community, here's what we intend to do, and then wait to hear if there's going to be a fucking shitstorm because of it.
Yeah.
They just
Well, that's what they did. That's what they did with the flights. They were like, okay, here's what we plan on releasing with, and the sandbox was fucking great. Everything was balanced really well. Everything really made sense. The only thing that I could really complain about was that the vehicles seemed really flimsy. But like,
that still hasn't
pretty
fucking
awful.
changed.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't expect that it ever will.
But they were like, okay, here's the flight. And I'm like, awesome. This is what the game is going to be like. Everything's super balanced, super well. Yay, fantastic. And then the game released. And then I was like, wait, why does the AR not work? Why do none of these work the same way? Am I playing the same game? No, apparently not.
Yeah.
And you played until the campaign came out. You played through the campaign, and that was it. Apparently.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of just like PvE content, please. I don't really feel like playing multiplayer because I don't enjoy the multiplayer.
I kind of just want my money back. Like, I could use those $60.
I could use those. 60.
Yeah.
But the campaign DLC.
Yeah, that
Whenever
you,
that
you
comes
know
out.
you'll show up for that.
Game Pass.
You know you'll show up for that.
Game Pass. You could literally just get Game Pass anytime
Could
you
do
wanted
that.
to play the campaigns.
You could get it for a month. Play the campaign.
Yeah. By the way,
No, you could get your Game Pass and then you could refund your subscription afterwards because you can just do that.
Ha,
so.
really?
I have something very important to ask. Zacarra, like your audio thing, absorb thing on your door or whatever it is.
Yeah.
The foamy.
Like it's like triggering some OCD thing in my brain that I didn't know I had. Why is it like there's like yellow on a part that should be black and there's black where there should be yellow on a part? What's that about?
Oh,
What? Where?
he's right. That's
God.
awful. Bottom
Yeah.
left
Oh,
corner.
haven't you noticed,
from
like-
perspective
Yeah.
There?
is yellow.
Yeah.
It's like
but
not
then
a
there's
straight
a black.
checkerboard.
Because I ran out of yellow foam.
What's that? What is that? That's awful.
I ran
What
out
are you
of
doing?
yellow
foam.
Order more yellow foam. Order more yellow foam. What is that?
Need more.
That's horrible.
Okay.
I never noticed that. Why did you point
Follow
that
us
out?
on Patreon so that we can get more yellow foam.
Yes.
No, this is terrible.
Zacarra, show a
Now I'll never
screenshot of
unsee
the
that.
of the atrocious door.
Yeah, I'll just put it. I'll take a picture and here.
Hashtag
Give it to
fix
me.
the
I'll
door.
make sure and put it in a Twitter post when this episode gets posted.
Yeah. Oh God, I hate that.
Yeah, so just put it in the folder, in the assets folder, and I'll make sure it gets included in the
But
tweet
also,
that goes out with this episode. This is ridiculous.
that black foam that's supposed to be yellow has to go around my doorknob. And the
Oh, okay,
yellow
that's why,
foam
yeah.
is also thicker than the black foam, which is why I have it in that pattern. I don't know why I started talking like
Pattern.
this. I'm gonna clip that out from the video and just make that a GIF for
Start with that. That's the intro.
Make it a here you go. You make it a YouTube
God.
short.
Oh no.
No, thank you, please.
We could start doing that actually. You could make YouTube shorts, which is
We
really
really-
good, funny.
Yeah, we
Well,
should.
How about Zacarra doesn't have to be responsible for that?
Yeah,
but
that would
I
be great.
am-
I work like
I'll forget if someone wants to do that.
No, I'm not fucking doing it.
It would be really good.
That's what I was thinking about.
It would be super good.
I do not have video editing skills.
If we had Not a Halo podcast clips channel, that would be pretty cool.
if I had an extra 40 hours in a week, that would be
I bet you
Ideal.
somebody who
Mood.
listens to this would be willing to
Mood.
do that. That's a dangerous thing to give them.
Okay. Anyway,
Wow, what a stringy boy. Strum a bum, bum ba bum, strum bum ba bum.
You guys can hear this.
If you have
I'm a large person.
crisp noise suppression turned on, turn it off, and the guitar
Oh wait,
will come
how
through.
do I do that?
go to the lines next to your profile in Discord.
It's next to the disconnect button. Just don't
I mean, or you
disconnect.
can.
Oh, there. Okay, noise suppression. There we go. Okay. Now I can hear it.
Hell yeah.
Best part. Oh. Oh fuck.
Oh,
Oh, I
yes.
messed up. It's been a long time. And then there's this part.
This goes hard.
Oh, I'm messing up so bad.
Have some totals like Zeppelin, some like
Yeah.
Zeppelin in there or something.
Yeah, that's all I have.
My musical contribution.
When are
is
we
bass
writing our
clarinet.
collab album?
Oh yeah, we gotta do that.
Here's what I can do.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Microphone
Oh,
fucking
Jesus
clips.
Fucking squeak.
This is not a saxophone. It's a bass clarinet.
What's that? Is that clarinet? No, wait. What's that?
It's a bass clarinet.
Is that a 3D printed quarter note?
What?
Jeez.
It sounds like this. It's a little different from the saxophone.
I was just trying to get like an evil step I know, right? It's just like you're fucking dead, bro.
Oh shit. Oh, that's sick.
It's going
pretty
awfully
epic.
well for me. I
Let's
screwed
go.
that up on purpose.
Uh-huh.
Can you do the Mandalorian
But those are the
theme?
kinds of noises that it's capable of making.
Yeah, I can't wait to have our live podcast thing will be, and we need to just have an actual like jam.
Yeah.
That'll be so fucking epic.
Oh, let's go. Oh, that's so good.
What is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
something like that.
There's a couple variations on that. Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. Best piece of music ever written, without a doubt.
If I ever
right.
like
I've-
misname something, just remember I know how to make stuff pretty. I don't know what anything's called.
Yes.
Like I know what to look for, like when I'm listening to stuff, but I don't know what anything is called.
You mean like the instruments?
Oh yeah.
Totally valid.
Well, I can't do anything. I just hide it with like sus notes,
Sus notes.
which is funny
Very
because
sussy.
there aren't even sus notes in like 90% of the music that I make now, but I just
Bro,
like sus
that's-
notes.
Which sus note?
That's so sus.
Is it the sus 2 or the sus
Sus-
4 or what are they
Sus
called?
notes
Both.
are only sus
Both.
notes in
Both.
context of sus chords. So
Oh wow! Look at this smart ass.
Both really good. I just like augmenting the 2 and the 4 on chords. There's just something about it that just sounds really
yeah,
lovely.
it is pretty cool. This is made of wood. That's why it's a clarinet, and not a saxophone. A saxophone is made
Ooh.
entirely of brass.
Ooh.
So it's a giant tree, basically.
Am I
That's
gonna
why
have
they're
to
so
just
goddamn
scrap
expensive.
this entire episode? What even is this?
No, keep it all in.
No, it's all
Fuck is
great.
this podcast?
Should we
Fantastic.
like
Is
should
anyone
we make
listening?
a dartboard of topics and then just throw it at the wall every week?
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, we could do topic bingo.
I'll do that.
Or no, that's not how bingo works.
No, I'll do that. I'll do that for next time. Yeah, next season on this podcast. Do we even
Oh, wow.
do seasons? I
I don't think
Seasons.
so. We could.
Apparently,
I produce this
But I
show.
don't- I'd
I
rather
should
not.
know.
we take like 1 week break and then we hop to season 2.
I'd rather we didn't do seasons because that would mean I'd have to not talk to you guys for some extended period.
Oh,
of
you
time.
mean like what we just did for the past 3 weeks?
Well, the thing is that for instance, every 10 episodes, we don't release after the 10th happens, and then there isn't one, and then we go. So we kind of have 10 episode seasons that are broken up by a week.
What are you?
Damn, our season's got more content than other fucking seasons. I'll say that.
Got him.
Big time. Big time. And our seasons come every 11 weeks.
The 343 fucking
More funny jokes at
destroyed.
music.neoteaika.com. Hey, it was Bandcamp Friday the other Friday. That was cool.
Oh.
I plugged y'all's Bandcamp. Except, Vern, you need to make a Bandcamp so that I can bug people to go buy your music.
Oh shit!
Vern, you don't have a
barely
band
know
camp? Vern,
what-
we got to make
I
you a
mean,
band camp.
Honestly,
I'll make it
no
for
one
you.
in Sweden uses Bandcamp. Like none. So
Yeah, but people outside
You're not
of
selling.
Sweden
You're not
use it.
selling
selling
to
to
Sweden. You're
Sweden.
selling to the world.
You gotta take
Yeah.
back that. Well, I was gonna say.
Fucking I'll
I'm
buy
a-
your
I'm a
music.
true
I've bought.
I'm a true Swede. I
I'm
stick
pretty
to
sure
Spotify.
I've bought some music of everybody in here
Oh shit!
on my Bandcamp.
Yeah, I've
sick.
got.
And I always like I have like a Pastebin link, and every Bandcamp Friday I go on Twitter and I'm like, hey y'all, Pastebin link, and it has like all of my friends that are on Bandcamp, and I'm just
Oh,
like
shit.
I write like a little write a small thing of like whatever genre you are, what country you're from.
But why would you
Um,
buy music when you can listen to Spotify?
Because you actually get money when we buy it. You actually get money when we buy
sure,
it.
I'd be
goes
happy if
straight.
someone bought my music,
Dude,
but
okay, no.
Why?
If your music is on Spotify,
Yeah.
right, you won't get any fucking money for that.
no,
Unless you have like
obviously it's good for me, but like,
5,000 people listen to it.
why would like listeners of my music? Wanna
Yeah,
go
he's
there
asking
and
why.
pay
What's
for
the
it?
incentive for a listener?
Yeah.
Spotify only streams in like 256 kilobits.
Oh, okay. So it's the
I do.
lossy.
I'll answer that question. I like Bandcamp a little better because the search algorithm's a lot easier. Also, I don't like having to pay a service to have Spotify.
I prefer downloading my music and then having
I just-
actual
yeah,
physical files I can
pick
do whatever
the
I
one
want with.
people I want to listen to. The one person I want to listen to.
The
I
one
buy that
people?
specifically.
the one
pla-
people.
The one
And I-
people.
But
We
yeah,
are the
I think
one
I'm-
people.
I'm like way too used
The
to
other
the
thing
one-
as well, is with Bandcamp, you can also upload files to albums that are not music files. You can actually have more stuff in. You can have bonus tracks so that you don't see it on the album page, but when you buy it, you actually get like extra tracks in there.
Spicy.
Hey, let's talk about subscription services.
Oh.
Oh god.
That's
well, no.
a
See,
long
I
conversation.
I wouldn't do
We
that.
have to wrap in the next 10 minutes.
I wouldn't do that.
Oh shit.
But you also have.
I've got 20 minutes.
You also have like the community thing as well. I mean, I can't really say that because I don't have I don't have a community following. But the Bandcamp has like Bandcamp basically has a thing where you can set up like a blog, pretty much. So fans and stuff can like directly engage with you as well, and you can set it up so that people that buy music are the only people that can engage with you.
Oh, I would just tell people to follow me on Twitter.
No, I mean, yeah, I do that too, but
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
the communities tab with Bandcamp is very cool. Very, very, very cool that exists.
here I have a couple of videos posted regarding. I think I've posted a few music videos from different stuff. I also have another day, but that's in the private album link that I send to like radio submissions. But yeah, like it's a pretty. I think it's a neat platform, but also the direct artist support is like a really, really big thing. Spotify or any other service generally pays like cents per stream.
Yeah.
Tidal pays the most of any streaming service as far as I know, and it is still like 0.4 cents or something, which is basically nothing.
Yeah.
That's actually
Basically nothing, yeah.
Spotify is not even sustainable.
Yeah, no,
really. As an artist, it's supplemental to like other income.
Yeah, I'm definitely not like I'm not posting on Spotify to get money. It's just like everyone where I live, obviously in Sweden, we just listen to Spotify. That's just the
You live in Sweden?
like, the place to be. I live what? I never talk about Sweden. How could you know?
Literally talked about the Swedish alphabet
Yeah.
like 10 minutes ago.
But
Hey guys, can I teach you some more Swedish?
Oh, that's why you don't talk like an American. That makes
Oh, real?
I'm the only one not wearing my glasses today.
Yeah, what the fuck? Wait, are you wearing lenses or are you just skipping glasses?
You're skipping glasses
doesn't
day.
need
I'm
them.
skipping glasses day, basically.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Oh,
need them
okay.
to see.
right.
I need them to not get eye strain. They have blue light filter, but I don't actually. My vision's
Oh, okay.
20/20.
Oh, it's good. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Lucky
Epic.
bastard.
I
What
have
about
really
you?
good vision.
What about everyone else? So, like, are you guys nearsighted or long-sighted?
I am so
Like-
fucking nearsighted. Vernissage. I will hold my hand out like this without glasses, and my
Yeah.
hand is blurry.
Oh God. Okay.
I used to be nearsighted until about,
Way to change.
well, the last time I got an eye check was like a year ago, and now I'm nothing sighted. Well, no, apparently I'm long-sighted now, and I'm like, okay, that kind of explains why I can't fucking see anything up close,
Nothing
but
at all.
also I can't see things far
Oh,
away
I'm
either.
sure you just
So
can't
I don't
see
think I'm. I think my eyesight's just fucking bad.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What about you, Alex?
But I also don't know what my left, because I can't see out of my left eye. I don't know if I'm short-sighted in my left eye.
Oh goodness.
I might be. I don't know.
Wait, so do you drive or
No,
you can't drive?
well, I have a learner's license, but I don't really want to be responsible for a fucking crash. So I would rather not. Yeah. I'm supposed to get. I think I can get my restricted in a few months, and I'm like, man, I haven't even like driven at all since I got my license because I just
You
don't.
should get a motorcycle, Neo.
Yeah, like
I
to.
would like to talk to Neo again sometime soon.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I actually want to keep Neo on this show and on this planet. He's
Same.
kind of cool.
I don't know what the content. Oh, okay, thank you. But yeah, I'd be open to get like a scooter or something. But the other thing as well is like I would not drive that in wet weather or anything. I don't even want to risk it because it's also a lot more dangerous as well if you're on a bike. A lot of people aren't aware of that, but if you're on a bike, you have literally you are no longer in a giant metal cage to protect you from accidents. That's arguably way more dangerous.
Oh no, they realize that. They just fucking do it anyway because they're.
I mean, not
morons.
all of them are, just a lot of them.
Most of them.
The large representative majority.
That's true.
Yeah.
Wait,
But no, that would be nice to be able to like travel around, because at the moment I just walk everywhere. But also because we're in New Zealand, you're actually like able to do that as well. So that's definitely a thing.
yeah, okay. Well, are you colorblind too? Colorblind.
Not as far as I'm aware.
Lucky.
I'm just actually blind.
Okay.
I think
But yeah.
I am a little bit.
A little bit?
Oh, here we
You'd
go.
know if you were, because you can look at a spectrum of colors and you can
Yeah,
be
it's
like,
like a bunch of tests. That's how I
A
found out.
little.
It's 12:14. I bet you it's gonna be. 5 minutes from now. We'll finally be done talking about my color blindness. Let's go.
We're driving in the car, like a couple months ago, and Noah turns to me and he's like, "Honey, look at that green car," and I'm like, "What green car?" And he's like,
Oh no, it's red.
"Green car, right there in front of us," and I'm like, "That's not green."
oh yeah, I know. There's a color blindness with green and red. That's like a really common thing.
wasn't
One of
a
my
red
good
car.
It wasn't
friends
a red
just has
car.
that same
It was a
kind
brown
of
car.
color blindness. Oh,
It
My
seems-
color
it
blindness
seems
is red
too.
green.
It
but
seems too
the car was brown.
more of your friends are
Yeah.
red colorblind. Green,
Yeah,
red.
it's a red-green color blindness, but the car was brown.
And he thought it was green.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Turns
that's
out.
that's what my issue is too.
Allegedly.
Like when I see brown, like reddish brown, which people usually call red, I just see that as either like brown or like
Yeah.
green, like kind of mess that up. It's like it's the brownish tones between red and green that are like really hard. Because like military green,
Stoplights.
I thought my entire life military green was brown. You just called it military green because I don't know. But apparently that's green.
The other thing,
You and I are so
the
similar.
other
Vern.
thing,
Yeah, thank
we
you.
were getting on the ferry
I love you,
because
man.
we live in Washington, and we live on Western Washington, where they have literally like islands in the middle of the state. And we were getting on a ferry, and he was like, "Honey, look at that house. Look at that white house." And I'm like, "What White House?"
That's
He's
not
like,
the
"In
White
between
House."
the two
Black
brown
house.
houses." And I'm like, "What White House? There's only one White House, and it's on the far end, like closest to us." And he was talking about like further
Look,
out.
the lighter colored
And I'm like,
one.
"What fucking
was so
white
frustrating.
house?" And he's like, "Between the two brown houses." And I'm like, "Honey, do you really see that as white?" And he was like, "Yes." Why?
I had my
what?
sunglasses
No, you
on.
took your
They have a
sunglasses
slightly
off.
different color
You took
tint
your
to them.
sunglasses off to check.
My eyes were still adjusting
was-
to the color difference.
literally just the same from Back to the Future where Marty fucking blows the guitar and he just takes
It
sunglasses
was
down
mint
and looks.
green. It was like mint ice cream green.
Mint chocolate chip.
Oh god.
Allegedly. You
Yum.
only have one person verify that. So if you trust
I'm
Zacarra,
so glad I can relate to someone.
Yeah, but one person with two eyes.
yeah, that need glasses. So
Two
Yeah,
witnesses.
but you can also Google search
God.
that house on Google Maps and find it, and it's mint green.
why'd you
Well, that's
stalk
not.
those people?
I wouldn't
You're
call
so
that a
creepy.
reliable one because the house could have been repainted. But
Yep, Neo's right.
no, I'm not saying it was. I'm just saying it could have been.
Shit.
Back me up,
It probably
Neo.
wasn't. I'm not actually supporting you on this.
In the
Damn it.
same day, he goes, "Honey, can you get the purple sheets out? Like, that's how you know, that's how you can tell, because they're purple." It's the same ones on his bed.
Well, no, he
Purple.
just recognizes that
And I'm
purple is
like,
the
honey-
superior color.
True.
They're
Exactly.
blue. And he's like, "No, they're purple."
They're not blue. I have they're here. They're my pillows that I'm using right now. I'm going to show you.
They're
Oh,
blue.
let's see. They look black from here. That's black. Oh.
Those are blue.
That kind of just looks black
Yeah, that looks
on the camera.
great.
But I would probably say that
I'm
in
sorry,
person,
can't
I can
hear you,
imagine that
but
looks like maybe
sure you'll
indigo.
come to a decision by the time I can.
Yeah.
I mean, due to the warm light,
I just
it
can't
kind of
tell.
cancels out, so it's like gray.
It's the same color as his wall.
No, it is not. My wall is blue.
Oh, his wall is
These are
definitely
purple.
blue.
The fucking
My
pillow
wall
debate.
is blue. This is purple. Look, it's purple.
It's
Can't you tell?
Okay, here's the problem, right? You have the daylight, which is
I
blue,
know.
and then you also have whatever your fucking room
Well,
lights are, which are yellow.
yeah.
So it just looks It just looks like
There are
black.
yellow lights there. My fans in my computer are completely bright blue.
Ooh, very fancy.
It is pretty fancy.
Got a fucking plasma computer.
It's an epic gamer computer.
It is pretty epic, actually.
Yeah, AMD Wraith Prison. Yeah, baby, it's the only CPU cooler you'll ever need.
Here's you guys.
That's not true.
Whoa.
No. Oh God. I don't do that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know.
But yeah, also yeah, AMD. Hell yeah.
Goodbye.
Come on.
Bye.